Have you ever felt like suddenly, for no reason, people started looking at you differently? Like whispers were following you down the hallway, or friends became distant overnight. You might not be imagining it. This could be the devastating work of a narcissist's smear campaign, a calculated strategy designed to isolate you and destroy your reputation. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this manipulative tactic step by step so you can recognize it, protect yourself, and begin to heal. It all starts with the setup phase, long before you even sense a storm is brewing. The narcissist begins by playing the innocent victim. They'll start quietly sharing subtle stories with friends, family, and colleagues, stories that paint them as the noble, long-suffering partner, friend, or family member, while making you sound just a little difficult. They're not launching a full-scale attack yet. Instead, they're planting seeds. They'll drop little hints like, "I'm so worried about them lately," or, "Yeah, we've been having some issues, I'm just trying my best to hold it all together." These comments seem so harmless, so full of concern, but they are meticulously designed to frame you as unstable from the very beginning. They're creating a narrative where they are the hero, and you, without knowing it, are being cast as the villain. Next comes the art of selective storytelling. This is where the narcissist's true genius for manipulation shines. They'll take real events that actually happen between you, but twist them just enough to make you look completely irrational. They'll retell a disagreement, leaving out the part where they provoked you, and only focus on your frustrated reaction. They're masters of emotional storytelling. They'll add fake tears, dramatic pauses, and a wounded tone to their voice to pull on people's heartstrings and get them completely hooked on their version of reality. They'll even rewrite history. That time you went out of your way to help them? They'll spin it to say you were being controlling. The gift you gave them? You were trying to buy their affection. Everything you did out of kindness becomes a weapon they use to prove how unreasonable you are. Once they've laid the groundwork, they move on to recruiting allies, often called flying monkeys. This is one of the most painful parts of the process. They will manipulate your own friends and family, people you thought you could trust implicitly. They'll use their charm, guilt trips, or persuasive lies to turn these people against you. To the outside world, the narcissist appears incredibly charming, polite, and reasonable. They seem so wounded and convincing that it's hard for anyone to doubt them. Meanwhile, in the background, you are slowly but surely being painted as the unstable one, the one causing all the problems. They make it seem like they're just a concerned party trying to help you, while they are actively isolating you from your own support system. This leads directly into the isolation tactics. The goal here is to cut you off from anyone who might support you or see through the lies. They might conveniently forget to invite you to social gatherings or leave you out of group chats, then tell everyone you were just too busy or not interested in coming. They become masters at creating misunderstandings. They'll tell a mutual friend that you secretly don't like them, or they'll tell your family that you're jealous, controlling, or struggling with your mental health. This is strategic sabotage. They methodically dismantle your relationships, ensuring that your support system is already doubting you long before you ever realize you need to lean on them. You reach out for help, only to find that the well has already been poisoned against you. One of the most insidious tactics is provoking you and then using your reaction as proof. A narcissist knows exactly which buttons to push to get an emotional response from you. They'll do this in private, where there are no witnesses. They'll needle you, gaslight you, and push you to your breaking point. Then, the moment you finally snap, the moment you raise your voice, cry out of frustration, or get angry, they'll use that reaction as public evidence. They'll say, "See, I told you they were unstable. You should see how they act at home." They might even secretly record you during these moments of weakness. Every word you say in anger, hurt, or frustration becomes ammunition they store up to use against you later, twisting it into a confession of your supposed abusive nature. This all culminates in the full-blown smear campaign. By this stage, they've already built a powerful, believable narrative about you. Friends, family, and even new acquaintances have been fed a steady diet of lies. Now, the character assassination goes public. You're labeled as crazy, abusive, selfish, or even dangerous. The narcissist perfects their role as the victim. They'll pretend to be scared of you or deeply concerned for their own safety, or the safety of the children if you have them. This performance garners massive sympathy and makes them look like a saint for putting up with you. They spread these lies quickly and quietly, often in private conversations, one-on-one texts, or phone calls. This makes it incredibly difficult for you to defend yourself because you don't even know what is being said or who it is being said to. You're fighting a ghost. So what is the ultimate goal of all this? It's not just about being mean. It's about total annihilation of your social standing and sense of self. The first goal is social isolation. They want you to feel completely alone, unsupported, and confused. When you have no one to turn to, you start to question your own reality. The second goal is control. With no allies to validate your experiences, you are much easier to manipulate, control, or discard without any consequences for the narcissist. And finally, the third goal is reputation damage. They want to leave you powerless, discredited, and so full of self-doubt that you can't fight back. They want to destroy your credibility, so that if you ever try to expose them, no one will believe you. If you're experiencing this, please know that you are not crazy, and you are not alone. This is a classic, textbook abusive tactic. The first step to breaking free is recognizing the game for what it is. Document everything you can. Confide in a trusted professional, like a therapist who understands narcissistic abuse. Rebuilding your life and reputation after a smear campaign is a journey, but it is absolutely possible. Focus on the people who truly know you and slowly begin to disengage from those who have bought into the lies. Your energy is best spent on healing, not on fighting a war you were set up to lose. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content on navigating difficult relationships and reclaiming your power. Stay strong, and we'll see you in the next one.